Hi, I'm Erica, and for a long time, I was an only child. Some people hate about her. At Brienne's first Christmas, she got dozens of presents. What did I get? Socks. Whenever I wanted to talk to my mom after school, she was always fussing over Brienne. I seriously had fantasies about taking Brienne into the woods and leaving her there. But then,
Hey guys, today we're looking at the Storytime Animation channel, possibly the worst channel in the animation community. Well, honestly, I don't know much about the animation community, but all I know is that I used to believe these stories, and I figured out looking back, and I realized that all these stories were like extremely fake, and I shouldn't have believed these. But my excuse is that I was like young, I was like 10, so I have an excuse. But on to like the actual main topic, right? This girl, her name's Erica, right? How could you she hates her sister so much that like she wants to leave her in the woods? It's kind of crazy, but like it's really insane. Like if I were to do that, I can't imagine doing that to Ethan, cause Ethan, he's kind of annoying, but like he's a great person. He's goated. And when I was a kid, right, and I got a brother, which was Ethan, my parents like I was hyped when I got when I was gonna swim. I'm like, nice, bro. I can finally play Sonic with someone else. But Sonic isn't the main topic. But now, without further ado, let's get into the actual video.
I was 11 when she was born. Right away, I couldn't stand her. My parents paid so much attention to her. She cried all the time. It was so annoying. If I complained I couldn't sleep because of the noise, my mom was just like, she's a baby. That's what babies do. Well then, babies were the worst. To make matters harder, my parents thought Brienne was perfect. They were always talking about how beautiful she was, how smart. If you call crying and drooling smart, I guess. They went nuts the first time she smiled, and when she started goo-goo gaga-ing, they took like 8,000 videos. Meanwhile, everything I did was wrong. Erica, don't run in the house. You'll wake the baby. Erica, don't talk so loud. Don't stand so close to the crib. Go play outside. If they didn't want me anymore, why not just dump me at an orphanage and be done with it? Then they could spend all their time with their precious Brienne.
So first off, we were 11 and you wanted to drop your sister in the woods. Yeah, that's kind of a yikes for me. But when I was 11, I was playing Halo 5 on my Xbox and I wanted to game in my brother. And when your parents tell you not to run around the house, that means just not to. That doesn't mean just like not to wake up a kid or anything. When my older brother was a kid, and then my parents said not to run out, I had to stay and run. I was like, okay. I was like, oh, mom, oh, you might as well just drop me off in the orphanage, cause I can't run around the house, even though we have a whole backyard and sidewalk to run on. Oh my god. And oh yeah, bro. The reason I also don't even know what around is you have a 1-year-old sister. Like she was just born, and she was just born. She might how many times you complain about her crying, right? But you want to run around the house and hear her cry even more. Yeah, that's kind of redundant. And the fact that let's say on the fact that she's young and one, right? You said as soon as she came home, I didn't like her, so she popped fresh out the womb and was like, and he was like, yeah, bro, she's not passing the live check. Nope. Yeah, she's not cool at all. Nope. Nope. Not dealing with it. Nope. Not today. Nope. Not at all. And then, yeah, and he said, I hate you. That's kind of insane. But let's talk about the fact that the animators really had her had her like canon into an orphanage. You could have just had her like her parents walk her into an orphanage. Wait, that would have looked way worse. Well, actually, So yeah, let's go to the next part.
It got to the point where just the sight of my baby sister made me furious. Even my teachers asked me about Brienne. I couldn't get a break from people talking about her. At Brienne's first Christmas, she got dozens of presents. What did I get? Socks. Whenever I wanted to talk to my mom after school, she was always fussing over Brienne. I seriously had fantasies about taking Brienne into the woods and leaving her there. But then something happened. Brienne was over 2, and she still wasn't talking. My parents started freaking out that something was wrong with her. They talked to the pediatrician. He did some tests that determined Brienne could understand words, she just didn't speak. The doctor said some kids start talking late and not to worry about it. But my parents were definitely worried. And as much as I hated that now they were paying even more attention to Brienne, I loved that Brienne wasn't so perfect anymore.
Honestly, I thought I couldn't get any words, but then she said, "I'm glad my 1-year-old sister wasn't so perfect anymore because she wasn't talking." So of course, your teachers. So let's get into the reasons why the people were talking about her sister. Of course, your teachers would be talking about her sister, about your little sister. Like she was born, and I'm pretty sure that they didn't even say anything oh, how's your sister? What is she? Is she male or female? What's her blood type? B or C? They were probably like, "Oh, congrats on having a new sister." But once again, I will say this: she was born, and why for this theme, right? Why did the editors have to make this like drum noise? It's so weird. And and let's get on to the Christmas, right? So now Christmas, she literally so she sang that her sister got shelled all these gifts, and she only got socks. That's like really stop being so dramatic. And I would kill for some socks, bro. I'll kill for some socks. The parents, if you're watching this, give me that 6 pack of socks. Yeah. But begging out the way. But begging out, there's no possible way the parents just gave you socks, because in the beginning of the video, you said I was glad being an only child because I would get showered or presents and get anything I wanted. Yeah, but you know, it kind of, what that type of thing where it's like I can't get any worse, and then it gets 10 times worse. The clip in the beginning of the video, right? You think, oh, it's not that bad, but now that you have the full context, she wants to drop her sister in the woods because she's a child. She was just born, and the parents or paying all attention to her because she's a newborn child. They want to drop her in the woods. No, that's just sad at this point. The point of where some people are just spoiled and attention seekers and just like insane. It's really sad. Really sad. Makes me sad, guys. And now, so her 2-year-old sister, right? She couldn't talk, and the first thing she thought was, "Oh my gosh, what's wrong with her? Did something I did, or like what happened? Like, is there any way for me to help?" You say, "I'm glad she's not so perfect anymore." Yeah, I lost all hope for her. It's GG's, guys. This sister, yeah, I'll say the parents better watch out for the little sister. Because her older sister might one day trying to hit her with a shoulder, hit her with that uppercut right across the chin, give her an early grave just because the sister got more presents than her on Christmas. But let's see how much worse this video can get.
One day, I was watching her while my parents were downstairs. She started babbling. "Shh," I told her without thinking. She looked at me with wide eyes. "Don't do that," I told her. "Don't make that noise or your head will fall off." I mimed her head popping off. At first, I wasn't sure she understood, but the next time I caught her babbling, I said the same thing, and this time she started crying. It happened a few more times, and each time I'd tell Brienne a horrible story about what would happen if she talked. I told her I had special powers that let me do it, but that she'd be in big trouble if she tried. I knew it was horrible of me, but I was just so sick of her getting all the attention. The stories got worse. I told her mom and dad wouldn't love her anymore if she talked. I told her they would give her back to the hospital. One day, Brienne said what sounded like dada, and without thinking, I slapped her. I didn't hit her that hard, but I was still shocked at myself. Then she started wailing. I went to my room, heart pounding, thinking if she were ever going to start talking, this would be the time, so she could tell on me.
What did I say? What did I say? She hit her sister with a backhand like a pen hitting a hooker. And just because she was about to say her first words, yeah, this little sister's a scumbag for real. Like I told you that her head, like you told her that her head was gonna explode just because she was goo goo gawing, and you said that her parents were gonna love you. She didn't stop. Yeah, bro, I'm done with this clown. Well, if you enjoyed, drop a like. Yeah, sorry for the bad mic and bye. Hey guys, it's me, Editing John, and pretty much what I forgot to say was, in the end of the video, that the sister basically got caught by the mom abusing her sister. The mom said, "Oh, don't do that." The sister said, "Okay," and then the mom kind of just brushed off, telling the sister that her hell was gonna explode, and then she said that, "Oh, I'll be a better sister," blah blah blah, all that crap. Well, yeah, bye for real this time, and sorry for my audio quality. Trying to figure out a way to get that fixed.